So we can think of upskilling as elevating and advancing our skill sets in a specific job or role. So as an example, if I'm an engineer and I want to become a senior engineer, how do I advance my skills in that particular domain? Whereas reskilling is learning or acquiring skills in a totally new area. Maybe I'm in marketing and I want to learn finance. And we saw a lot of this during the pandemic where companies reskilled their workforce. Maybe they were in payroll and they needed to pivot them to manufacturing to help with their demand for their production. So that's an example. And why is it really important? It's because, well, let's look at the rate of change and how fast and quickly things are accelerating in our world. Maybe 10 years ago or 20 years ago, we could essentially have similar skill sets, right, for about a decade or so, but the half-life of a skill is now about 2.5 or 5 years, just because of the rate of change, how technology is transforming, data and digital is becoming so much more prevalent. Companies are implementing AI, virtual reality, automation. And so it's really about taking a step back to understand how can we stay more relevant and engaged in the marketplace and competitive. And then how can companies also continue to innovate and disrupt the marketplace by having this pool of talent that has acquired these skills. When I talk about upskill too, Armand, a lot of times we're referring to not just the technical hard skills, which are important to acquire, but the human-centric skills. So what it means to communicate effectively, drive engagement, step up as leaders, have empathy, and really think about creative problem solving. We just don't always take time to invest or develop those skills in the workplace.